I sent you the stream link.
All right, thank you.
Man, it's up and going.
Dear, are you having issues?
No, why?
Oh, because you were just standing back here and we were fighting.
I didn't.
Gonna wait for Wenfei to get here.
All right, I'll share some triggers in the meantime. This fight's kind of going to be rough for us because we've only got 3 groups. But you'll see the different colored squares around the named. There's a total of 12 of them. Occasionally it will call out different messages in different colors. We need to match the color to the message. The triggers I have will call out what color we need to make, basically. What that does is occasionally the named will go immune to damage. We need to put the named on the square once we get all the colors lit up, and then stay, and everybody on the squares need to stay there, of course, so we can keep the colors lit up. Then the name will take damage. We'll adjust as needed as colors get called out. Occasionally the name will stop taking damage altogether with no message. At that point, Oko will drag him off, or her off, I guess, Widow. We'll drag her off, and then we'll just keep burning. The other important thing is, as we'll be constantly coming in, a bunch of drones and stuff. There is, I just forgot the name of it. There's one specific ad we need to kill that heals the named, and they all fly in from this direction over here to the south. It's probably called a mender or something like that. As soon as I see it, I'll call it out and be able to focus on it. Other than that, it's pretty much just a tank and spank. Just make sure you match the colors, keep the name where it needs to be, and burn the heal ads down.
How do we activate the colors?
One person needs to stand on the different squares. So there's a red one. Going from left to right, it's red, yellow, blue. So say it calls out green, you'll have one person stand on yellow, one person stand on blue, and you need that for all 4 sides.
Okay, cool.
So it helps to designate people as well. It's like primary, secondary, and tertiary.
And you say you have triggers.
I just wait for ACT to come up and for me to stop talking here. Let's see.
I can load them into
They want
Nanner phone.
full Wen.
All right.
Wait. Sorry, I thought you were going. I was going to say, wait, let me get Wenfei.
All right, they're in banana phone.
Sweet. So yeah, we'll need to also be careful. Sometimes pets will run over the squares as well, and that kind of, it doesn't really bug it out per se. It just can sometimes deactivate or activate certain squares. So. Banana Phone will call it out, Creel. So as long as you can hear in Discord, it should be okay. Do you have ACTF? Yeah.
Those are categorized in a zone that's just called Soli. Hang on a second.
Yeah, I wish it was under the raid. Whoever shared them to me didn't specify the zone, so it's really annoying. It goes off in the heroic too, and you don't have to worry about them in the heroic.
Let me fix that. 1 second.
Sweet. I guess I could fix it too, couldn't I?
Oh, I see. There are 12 little squares around the named. I'm guessing that's where they light up.
Yeah. So it's from on each side, going from left to right. It's red, yellow, blue, and it'll sometimes call it red, yellow, or blue, or it'll call out purple or green or white. In which case, if it calls out white, which is at the end, we stand on all three squares. Okay, you don't have to worry about standing on squares, obviously. You got to worry about positioning the named.
Yeah, they got to be into the larger colored squares, right?
Yeah.
Are we assigning people to squares?
Yeah, that would be ideal. So we need three people, a primary, secondary, and tertiary. Ideally. Since I've done it, I can be primary for one side, I guess. Like I said, this is going to be a little bit more complicated since we don't have 4 groups.
If you want to tag anyone with tags, go ahead and do it.
That's probably a good idea. We'll tag with numbers 1, 2, and 3 for the tertiaries and whatnot. All right. So who else wants to be we need 3 more primaries. Any volunteers?
I will.
All right. Thank you, dear.
Yeah, if you need another one, Mosler can.
All right. And then one more.
I can do it.
All right, thank you, Laja. All right, and now we need 4 secondaries.
I'll be a secondary. We're pig.
All right, thank you, Ware. And is that you volunteering citation? Just want to make sure.
Why, Johnny Ringo.
All right, thank you,
You
Wen.
look like you've seen a ghost.
And let's see, what about you, Borb? We'll say, Borb, are you okay being a secondary? Oh, Harden just volunteered. Okay, thank you.
I was going to say secondary for what? I think I missed something.
It'll be more clear once we actually start the fight. But there are 3 squares up there. Basically, it'll start out saying red, I believe. So we'll say, primaries on red. So everybody with number 1 will each need to be on a different red square. And then Oka will drag the name onto the middle one that she's on now. And then we'll DPS her down until it calls out a new color. The secondaries are when it calls out the first mixed color. So if it calls out purple, for example, the secondary would then go on blue, while the primary would be on red, for example.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, the primary can be on blue, the secondary can be on red, just, as long as you get 2 people on there. All right, and last but not least, we need 4 tertiaries. This will only involve the last bit of the fight, though. So when it calls out white at the very end, then we'll need a tertiary to also go on the third one.
Yeah, I can do that.
All righty, thank you very much. Thank you, Izzy. Let me see if Annika might be willing as well. Let me ask her. Although, yeah, she should be okay. She isn't Discord.
No.
Sweet. All right, so Annika said she'll be a tertiary. We just have to let her know. And yeah, this, like I said, it's a lot easier. We don't even have to worry about tags when there's 4 groups because the groups can figure it out themselves. But let's see, how many is that? That's 3, so we need 1 more tertiary. Let's see, how about Dizzo? Would you be okay with that? Being a tertiary, so when we call out white, you will be on the 3rd square that on one of the sides that no one else is on. All right, sweet, thank you.
Is that your cat sneezing?
Yeah, I'm putting medicine in their eyes. They got an upper respiratory thing. They're all having trouble fighting.
Oh,
Riel, you did not. No, I don't think so. I think we've got 4 twos. Yeah. All right, and so the next thing is just make sure all you're on different sides. So for example, I can just be on this side, and then another. Just make sure you guys are all on different sides so we can get all the squares. Deer or Annika, do either of you remember what the ad is that heals the mob? Do you remember the name?
No.
Okay, no problem. Like I said, we'll figure it out really fast in combat. When I see it, I'll know it. But don't worry too much about just the general trash that comes in. You can blow it up with AoEs and whatnot, but you don't have to focus on them. Alrighty. I think. Let's see. Yeah, I guess. Like I said, each of the numbers just work out between you guys which side you all want to be on, north, south, east, or west. This is what is it? East over here. South is towards the lava river over there. Mosey is over there towards the. What is that? I'm stupid. The west.
north.
North. Thank you. So just make sure you guys kind of work around what you need. If it helps, we can go ahead and pull, and then you guys can get situated if you like.
Do I need to pull off the center square like with the heroic?
Yes, I believe you need to start out pulling off the square until a color gets called.
All right, buffing up then. Synergy in.
Just want to join.
Cast synergy.
Agia, you can go towards the south, and we'll have ones worked out. You can
Well,
stay-
There's
Ashley
got
has
last.
to come in.
Just wants to join.
All right, we'll hold for that then. Oh, we're not.
Never mind, I got pulled.
Well, that's
Synergy thing.
fine. We can kind of see how it goes anyway for now.
Shadows in.
Cures? Cure, Logia, cure.
You guys gotta come a little closer.
Red.
Primaries on red. And then, okay, when we get all of them set, you can bring her onto the middle. Need try to readjust Logia. It's not counting you on it. There you go. Go for it, Oka.
You guys got room?
Absolutely. We accidentally pulled the name though, so we'll get to that in just a moment. I've got no power. Can anybody feed power?
power's coming.
Thank you, dear.
That's a new Senator bulwark message.
Drone, don't worry about that. Oh, there it is. It's the slow one, the Maker. The Widow Maker is what we need to burn down.
Orange.
Secondaries on yellow. Might need to try to move one down for the next poll.
Throw the leash down.
Yeah, all our group twos. Yeah, there's another one up. All our group twos down as well. Jeez. Oh, Oka's down too. I didn't realize we were so short on power feeds too. But that's basically a fight. As long as we can get all that sorted, then we should be okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and just wipe it and get.
Group 1, back up way with me.
Let's see if I can get up safely. Yeah, okay.
Citation, can you pull Wenfei away?
I might be able to pull them all, actually. Hang on. There we go. I love that spell. It actually comes in handy. Yeah, that optical
I'm gonna go get him.
optical should help a lot. Yeah, Oka,
Go and get him.
move. Let me see here.
Tell.
Swap. No, sorry. Move Wenfei down to group 2 and bring Deer up to group 1.
Two Furies in one group gonna do okay there, Frosty?
That's the only other option we really have, honestly.
Well, it was you and Wenfei in the group, so why not Wenfei and Mosler?
I'm just thinking Laji was having a hard time keeping group 2 up, though. You could. Is. Would someone else be willing to take my spot as primary so that way I can stay off? Because if you, what happens is if you stay off the squares, you will get the detriments, and that just allows me to power feed myself. All right, thank you, Harden. You're already one, though, aren't you?
Secondary.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you can't play both. All right, thank you, Creel.
Can we step in the center square or only Uka in there?
We can, yes. If you're not on, if you don't need to be on one of the little squares, yes, you can pretty much be wherever you want, as long as it's not another little square that's already filled or whatever. Yeah, we're totally okay to run up on the center square. But and with optical here, we should have a little bit easier time with power as well. Poor deer was trying to feed all 3 groups. I wish we could stick optical in with group 2, but yeah. Or maybe we could move. What do you guys think about moving Mosey and optical into group 2 and moving Logi and Winfei down to 3? Think that would work?
You need the healers down in group, the power feed down in group 3 because they use a lot of power.
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah, but they get yeah, we can try that. We'll try that for now and see how that goes, I guess. Because Mosey can sometimes feed some of his group with his cure too.
Yeah.
So we can try it this way for now then. See how that goes. All right, so we'll do it this way. Numbers stay the same, obviously. Whenever we're all ready, I guess. Give it another pull. And power feeders, I understand it's rough. Just do the best you can. We're not going to blame you.
All right, buffing up. Shadows in and Werepig is dead.
Get some clears on group 3.
Red.
Primaries on red. Kree, I'll come to this. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. Who's our other primary? Yeah. All right, go for it, Oka.
Go, Wooka.
They lose a primary. I'm not sure how that.
So how come the center square doesn't light up?
I don't think it does.
That would make it a lot more convenient.
No kidding. Shadows in. I'm gonna step off to try to catch the next detriment real quick. Got it. Going back on. I'll remain primary for this side one. I think that'll work. Drone in. All right, makers incoming. It's pretty slow.
Orange.
Secondary on yellow. Step off to try to catch next detachment. Oh, never mind, dear Gummy. If you need a target as well, go through Frost Feather. I'll have the right target. Well, most of the time anyway. I may need to swap for a bulwark. Make her down. Oh, there's another one though.
Do those usually spawn two at a time?
I think they're supposed to spawn one at a time. I miss a bulwark. Might not have the DPS for this. Spawning fat, they're coming in faster when you get them down.
Shadows in.
Shadow's in on the Maker. And I think we need a secondary on the south side, on yellow. Secondary. Oh, is that Werepig?
Got it.
Okay, sweet, thank you.
So is it only the Widowmaker we have to worry about burning down?
Correct. The Maker comes in and heals the named. Other than that, we don't have to worry about it. We don't have to worry about the drones.
Okay, can we target for somebody besides you?
Go through Werepig maybe? Is that alright, Werepig?
I'm just targeting drone.
You don't need to worry about the drones, just the Maker.
Okay. Yeah, go.
Drones are largely inconsequential. The Makers heal the name though. Brittle armor on this Maker. Ooh, out of power. Maker in. Okay, it'll be a long fight, but if we can keep this up, we might be good. The Maker on my target. I'm gonna step off for power.
Forward.
Give me a detriment.
Can a ranged DPS take my place on this yellow south one? Because I can't hit the.
Shadows on the named.
Graceful freeze on the names as well. Thank you, Optical. If you untag yourself, I'll retag Optical. Okay, I got you. Oh, that worked out so well. That heroic opportunity. Maker on my target. Shadows on the name. Actually, I take that back. I'm saving that for the maker. We'll just use Oka's on the name when it comes up. Stepping off for a second. And back up.
I'm using my threat window to target the maker.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing as well. It makes it makers it a lot easier. Shadows on the maker.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. Shadows on the maker. Well, that one went down fast. Jeez. Brittle armor on the name.
I used my assassin on it.
Nice. That would be a weapon. It's giving me the Dutchman even though I'm stood on a square. That's weird. Won't complain though.
Name is not taking any damage.
Oh, in that case, pull it off. Thank you. Pull it off, okay?
Pull out, pull out.
Yeah. There you go. I think it's taking damage now. And you can get off your squares now as well. Still need to kill the makers as they come in, though. Thank you, dear. Good call. Primaries on blue.
Blue.
Alright, Dragon on, okay. Got a maker, by the way.
Shadows unnamed.
Power's coming.
Maker. Brittle armor on the Maker.
It's easy to miss the bulwark messages on this guy.
I'll try to figure out which one. I'm hearing most of them, I think. I'll try to figure out which one that is and share it with you. Assuming you'll be able to hear it over my talking. Shadows unnamed.
Make it up.
Thank you. Let's step off real quick, see if I can get this. Back on. Oh, someone else got it. Thank you. We're missing. Okay, we need the people on the south side to get off your squares. Don't be on those squares. We need blue right now. Thank you, guys. We just need blue. There we go.
Purple.
All right, secondaries on red. You need a secondary on red on the, what is that? The friggin' whatever side. That
West.
Thank you. Thank you, optical. Okay, we actually wound up with a lot more DPS than I thought we would. We should be. Well, I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah, you jinx it every time you do it.
Literally every time.
Maker's up.
Thank you.
Shadows.
Did I make her income? Gonna step off for just a moment. Back on. Brutal armor on this Maker. Bulwark. Maker's almost in. Shadows on the Maker. Maker in. Bulwark. Did I make her?
Bulwark.
I heard that one.
There you go. I fixed it.
Okay, sweet. Just figured out I don't have to target Oka. I got my quick button set up.
Okay, I think we need to move him again.
He's not taking damage, so take him off. Everybody off. Appreciate you watching out for that there, because I'm at my limit here, I think.
Maker's up.
Bulwark.
Maker up.
Shadows on Maker.
Yellow.
Primary's on yellow. It's the middle one. Alright. Readjust Creel. It's not counting you on it. Alright, there we go. You're good.
Dope.
Mosey. No. Get Mosey up if we can. We need to keep that group up. It wouldn't let me heal Texas. Don't lose it now, guys. Gotta make her up. Shadows on the maker.
Bulwark.
Good job with that maker, guys. We'll put Brittle and Glacial on the named.
Green.
Secondaries on blue.
Maker's up.
Optical, you need to be on blue.
Yeah, we need someone over here on blue to the south side.
Bulwark.
Chiz, that's you.
Someone step on it.
Yeah, please. Alright, thank you. Thank you, Dizzo.
Somebody needs to be on yellow on the west.
Optical move to yellow. Sorry, I didn't see that. Thank you very much. Good job.
You're welcome.
Shadows on name. Maker up.
I'm stunned. I cannot cure that.
Alright, I got it. I'm sorry, I forgot about Ether Shadow.
I got it. There you go. Cured Lodging.
Optical, stay on your platform.
Yeah, you guys stay on.
Yeah,
Bulwark.
I got that. I'm just trying to feed mana to everyone too.
Need power to. Come on. I should. Sorry.
Maker's up.
Shadows on the maker.
Bulwark.
Curing logic.
We're at 26%.
Wendy, are
That
you
moves
getting
7.
that done?
Yeah, you got to keep heals rolling. If you're not stunned down there. I think I can reach board from here.
Mob is filling back up.
Yeah, we're trying to get the makers down. Is she not taking damage? I can't tell.
She's starting to. It was at 76 and 51, so I imagine 26 should stop.
All right. Drag her off then, maybe.
Bulwark.
Okay, yeah, she's taking damage now. Bulwark. Next call out should be white, so we need all 3 people to be ready for each side. All 12, I guess. Another maker incoming. I really wish there was a call out for when to drag her off.
Bulwark.
I've noticed something.
Maker? Alright.
I am broken.
I understand a lot of you guys' heals don't really, they overlap, so try to do your best. Trying to use my raid wide heals like
If you have a restoration potion from the marketplace, try to use it.
Yep, I'm trying to find it right now, actually, so I can grab one.
Shadows on Maker.
Bulwark.
Forgiveness potion is what it's called.
Yep, I just got it.
Maker up, guys.
Shadows on make.
Yeah, we need more DPS on these makers.
White.
All right, primary, secondary, and tertiary, all on each of them.
Bulwark.
Yep, fill up all the squares. Doesn't matter who, I guess.
Only got 1 person on each square. Readjust here. Oh, I guess dead bodies don't work.
Come on, position, damn it.
Kriel, go over to the east, I think it is.
I'm down if you can. If somebody can get me.
Nope. Ah, Mortal Coil. Ah, so close. What was Mortal Coil? 30 increments.
Wow.
But, wow, we almost got it, though. That was a 30-minute pull, though. I don't know if you guys want to do that again. We had 30 deaths.
That's not. That's like each person died twice.
Yeah, pretty much.
Except Borb died like 10 of those.
Yeah.
That's not exaggeration because his armor's busted.
Well, it was fixed.
Seems like we're actually doing okay on power, barely, but it seems like right now it's just a matter of heals at this point.
Oh, well, that was smart.
So,
Hang on. Thank you, Oka.
All right, I forgot you weren't in my group. Sorry.
It's okay.
I feigned death.
I hate revive by accident.
so Werepig and or Hersine, do either of you guys mind, or are you already in spiritual?
No,
Bulwark.
I'm not in. I can do that if you need it.
You don't mind. It's going to hurt DPS a little bit, I think, but I think we need a little bit more heals down there. Oh, Hersine's already in spiritual. Okay.
Y'all stay down. We hadn't reset yet.
Bodies do apparently work in the squares. Look at that.
He came up to the top to kill me.
Well, he should be going for Mosey now. He's the only other one up. It's not being death.
Bulwark.
How is that thing not reset yet?
There we go.
All right, Lodgia.
Gather remains and get us up.
Do your thing.
But that was a very good pull, guys. We almost got it down there.
You're gonna revive and run back.
Yeah, you gotta revive yourself, dear. Here at the entrance. All right, guys. This is a 30-minute fight, and we've been going for an hour and 30 minutes. So, Replay and I both agreed that it'd be a good time to take a break. So, go for it. It's not a bad idea, actually.
Are we taking 5?
Yep.
Oh, that's a good point. I totally forgot my tempered orange too. That would help.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I'm amazed with the amount of DPS we have here. It's fantastic. You guys just never cease to keep surprising me. It's pretty sad because the other Raid Force, Annika, and Irene can barely do this with 4 groups.
Need to talk some healers into joining us.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I keep meaning to ask Replay and Oka and all them if they minded if I created a recruiting message on the main EverQuest Discord. I don't know if it'll do any good, but
I have no issues with it. I wouldn't mind another tank or two, just to have them.
alrighty.
And nobody's gonna want to stand by though. So if you ask for a tank, they're gonna expect to play it. So just know that.
We need power feed.
Well, so it's looking like heals because we're solid on DPS. I think for the moment. I mean, especially since we don't even have much raid gear from this. Well, any raid gear from this zone, we're doing really well on DPS. So I think you guys are right. We need another tank, at least one more courser, if not, or 2 more power feeds, I guess, and then more healers. I'll try to get non-druid healers because everybody wants to play druids these days.
Are they just that good in this expansion? I don't know anything about how any of the healers work.
I think as far as averages go, they're the easiest to actually play. As far as raw healing ability goes, Chandlers are the best, but they're also the hardest to learn. And they don't offer much in the way of like utility. But a lot of people
I'd
like
like to see some more shamans around.
I was just gonna say
I have a defiler, so if I need to bring her up, I will.
I was just gonna say the shamans are also one of the harder ones to play right now because bleed through is so absolutely ridiculous. A lot of stuff will just has like, especially up in this first area, has like 90% bleed through some garbage. It's stupid, so they're just really hard to play.
I have a Fey, a Ward, and a Mystic, but you guys need power.
Yeah, we definitely need the power. I would say more than the heals right now. Like if I can't exchange one for the other. But yeah, I'll get a recruiting message and I'll post it. And if you guys think it needs to be changed, just let me know. I'll worry about that after raid, of course, though.
But it might be good to post in general too, since we got a lot of new returning players coming up with the new expansion.
I just did that.
Yeah, we placed out a couple of them already tonight.
Oh, you mean in-game general?
Mm-hmm.
I was still thinking Discord. I'm like, if I tried to post a guild recruitment message on the general Discord, they'd get really upset. So the moderators, I mean.
The hell with the moderators.
They get upset at the weirdest things. People can be so hateful and nasty on there, but then I say one very mild curse word and I get kicked. What the hell?
So replay, did you say you're paying $1 million plat per healer recruit?
Ooh, you want to make a contest?
Actually made almost 10 million off the broker recently, so I could actually do that. But I don't want people. I don't want to get people who are going to join because of the money.
No, I mean for people that bring recruits in, not to pay people to come in.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll pitch in a couple million for that.
Yeah, we can think about doing that, making a recruitment contest, and we can keep track of who you bring in, and after the month, whoever has the most recruits would win the pot. They would have to meet criteria, though, to count. Couldn't bring in a shitload of level 1s or something.
Yeah. That'd be like at least all 100. It'd be good too if we could figure out some second, third place prizes too. So it's not like you're like 10 people or whatever trying to do it and then they don't get anything for it. But was it participation trophies?
Make it a good prize, like a raid mount. First one choice at raid mount.
The problem with that right now is the mounts are all going to be pretty much, what do you call it, improved. We're going to get new better mounts next expansion anyway.
That's what I'm talking about. The first choice at new zone mate raid mount.
That actually is a good idea. Working off of that, maybe not necessarily a raid mount, but a guaranteed choice of equipment, even if you've already won something out of raid.
That's a good idea, kind of like a freebie ticket type thing.
Yeah, that would be something people would like.
All right, what's the status on getting back to work here?
Do a ready check. We'll see. Mosey and Hexus, you guys good? Well, you got good.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
doing
here.
10 things at once here.
Yeah, no problem.
Well, we definitely got the strategy down. Now it just comes to a war of attrition.
And now that we kind of know what we're doing too, we might be able to burn down a little quicker. But you guys pretty much have it right there. That's it. Just make sure we keep the heels rolling.
It seemed like you need to be reset at 76, 51, and 26.
Oh, that's when you take them off? Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I missed that. Thank you, dear.
All right, buffing up.
Cheers.
Red.
Primaries on red.
Bulwark.
Frost.
What's up?
If you pay attention to the cures,
Primaries on red.
they're elemental when we're supposed to be on the blocks, and when we're supposed to come off of them, it changes to noxious.
See, I thought it seemed like it was color coded. For example, we're getting the reddish one for this one. And then when it goes blue, I notice that we start getting arcane detriments.
When
Is
the
that what it
apex
is?
you might want to move up.
It might be more like you said. It might just be part of when we have to take them off in this section.
Bulwark.
It's pretty far out, but Maker's coming in. It's far out, man. There it is. Maker.
Orange.
Secondaries on yellow. Shadows on this Maker.
Bulwark.
Maker.
Shadows on iron.
Bulwark.
Another Maker in. Brittle armor on the Maker.
All right, moving him off.
Oh, 71 already.
I thought it was 76.
Oh, okay. Or that, yeah.
Yeah, 76 and 51. Maker's up.
Bulwark. Blue.
Primaries on blue. See? The Dutchman just went arcane.
Yep.
Okay, need one more on the west side, I think that is. Go, dear. Alright. We're good to go, okay.
Deer, step off, please.
I got it there just to do power feed.
Cast synergy.
Sorry about that. Didn't hear it called.
Okay, power wake in.
Bulwark.
Maker's up.
Cast synergy. Bulwark.
Make her.
Someone is stepping on green. Wenfei, move, please.
Power.
Shadows on Maker.
Another maker's up.
Still need power.
Bulwark.
Sorry, Tess. I think you were out of range.
No problem. No problem. Are you spec for ether balance?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you, though.
Purple.
Secondaries on red.
Bulwark.
Maker's up. Maker's up.
Bulwark.
Maker's up.
Shadows on Maker.
Bulwark.
Maker's up.
Mhm.
51, take them off. Little armor on that maker.
Bulwark.
arrows.
Oh, please.
Lord.
If you turn off your auto attack, I can give you some.
Yellow.
Just a second here. Oh, come on.
Thank you.
All right, primary's on yellow. Get off the blue optical.
Bulwark.
Maker's up.
Thanks for whoever covered me as well.
Talking about with deer?
Probably. Someone took my square.
I did. It's fine.
Thank you. Someone took my square while I was trying to help Mosey, so that was very helpful. Actually, I'm not trying to be sarcastic. It's Maker's up.
Those aren't bolts, are they?
No.
Okay.
Is that what you needed?
Yeah.
Ah,
Sorry. I said arrows. My bad.
should be using a bow. They do better. They're better damage than crossbows.
I don't have a good bow.
Do you have a bow?
Nope.
Somebody give the man some bolts.
What if I could? I don't have any. I need to start carrying some.
I have some.
Bulwark.
I just gotta get to 'em.
Shadows on
Yeah.
Maker.
You can always pull up the broker and buy some.
Can't do it while you're in combat.
If you auto attack, you can.
Let's see.
Who needs bolts?
Friggin' Mothler.
I got it.
Shadows on the name.
Maker's up.
Green.
Primary's on blue. Or primaries, whatever. Sorry,
Bulwark.
See, adjust when. It's not counting as on it. There you go.
Yep. I'm good now. Thank you.
Nice job.
We got white down here at the bottom. Shady needs.
There you go. That's good.
Maker's up.
Bulwark.
Step off for a moment.
No damage.
No, not you. Sorry, I am. I'm trying to get a detriment so I can. She got me anyway. So come on. Just letting you know for when you see the damage stop.
Winfei, can you get that off me, please?
I'm stifled.
Working on it. Panic. Okay, there we go.
Bulwark.
Maker's up.
Stifle.
I got you. It actually works out really well, so I can keep clearing my distance.
Shadows on Maker.
Maker up.
Bulwark.
What was the last percentage? 25?
26.
Pulling them off.
Maker's up.
Bulwark.
Shadows on the new maker.
Damn, they're spawning faster and faster.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if they did that. I guess so.
Bulwark. White.
Everybody else.
Optical not. There you go.
Yeah, he was dying.
Maker up.
Shadows on Maker.
Bulwark.
Maker up.
Stifled.
Sorry, I'm trying. Cats keep wiggling my head. Need power? I guess I can step off and try to catch the next station real quick. There we go. I come.
Bulwark.
Maker's up.
Oka and I will focus on the name. The rest of you guys focus on the makers.
Bulwark.
Maker's up.
And we got something to take the name down.
No, we're still getting them down slowly but surely. You guys just focus on the maker. Luca and I both have enough DPS or AoE DPS to help out with that too, while focusing on the name. That being said, if someone's got a tainted mutation, we could use it on the named if it's not already.
Yeah,
Shadow
that's
said
what I
on
was
the
thinking.
named.
Nice job, guys. Well done. And sure enough, that fight did in fact go faster.
There's the mount.
Yeah. Oh, that's charm though. That's pretty sexy.
All right, is there anyone who's actually interested in this stuff, despite the fact that it's going to be outdated in 2 days?
The potency stuff should be okay, like the jewelry. That stuff should be okay. That's a nice wrist and a nice charm.
I like the charm.
Yeah.
That's what I was just thinking.
Keep in mind, it already has DPS on it, so you cannot reforge into DPS on it.
No.
You gotta go multi-attack or something.
All right, mechanical monocle. Please random 100 if you'd like this.
I lost my. I guess that's. How did you bonus?
Well, really only one person. I'm passing because it's not that big of an upgrade for me. Oh, there we go.
Triel with the 92. Iron Widow engine charm slot. Please random 100 if you'd like this. We've got optical with an 84.
Is Borb once?
Borb beat me.
Oh, there it is. Yep.
Jeez, Oka trying to cheat me out.
No, I just genuinely didn't see your roll there.
I'm flipping you shit.
Borb? I never heard of Borb.
Amount.
Closing in one.
Grats, dear.
Congrats, dear.
Sorry, I found a
Hey.
little rope.
Anyone interested in the barding recipes? What's going on?
Somebody pulled.
Oh, what?
Just looking around.
I didn't see anything up on my way over.
Grats, Izzy with the 97.
Congrats, Izzy. I'm here to support you guys. Oops, I'm declining all that. Accidentally sent it to me.
I see a breastplate in there.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
5 resolve.
It does unlockers too, just so you guys know. Okay.
Oh, crud! I accidentally sent Kriel the breastplate while I sent her the monocle.
Guys, if you're offered stuff and you haven't actually won it, make sure you decline it, please.
Was there anyone who actually wanted that breastplate?
Nah.
For my merc, that's funny.
Well, it's a no trade, so you couldn't even trade it in here, could you?
She could give it to someone who's actually here once.
Oh, okay.
That actually wants to wear it.
I gotta go spend some loyalty tokens.
After Oka taught me you could dual wield your the ascended version of your 2.0, I used to just spend 100 on Tessera to get the paladin one.
900.
Jeez.
Wait, you spent loyalty tokens to get the epic again?
Trade to paladin, and then I bought the paladin ascended version, and then I betrayed back.
Oh. Wait, where'd you buy the ascended version? Or are you talking about the enervated version?
No, the ascended version. You can. There's a merchant outside the tunnels in Obulus Frontier,
Oh, I didn't know that.
so you can go rebuy it. And if you betray with the token, you can use the loyalty token to betray, and then buy the other classes version, and then do that again to betray back.
I was curious about that because I want to do that when I switch over to a bruiser.
It works. I just recommend downloading your AA profile off the EQ2 wire, and also saving your hotkey setup as well.
That's what I plan on doing. I mean, it's going to be temporary, like maybe a week or two at most, but before I switch back to being a monk. But it's something I want to get out of the way.
So why are you switching?
Quests. Simply put, there's a lot of faction quests and such on the evil alignment that I cannot access as a good character. So I might as well switch classes as well and get the epic out of the way as well.
Oh, shit.
Ow.
Shite.
Scheisse. Friggin' Oka revived, and then by my auto resonance immediately died. Okay, I got a ward on you now. You're good. Just in case, Oka, it's also good to get that other group to the right there.
Yeah, I see him.
Sometimes people get knocked back into them. And it doesn't go well, as I found out last night. Let's group up back.
I'll be back in a second.
All right. Back here, okay.
Back.
Well, what the hell?
Ouch.
Right through the ward too, apparently. Fine, single target intercept done. Those groups are pretty.
You got knocked the fuck out.
Okay.
Tis but a flesh wound.
Yeah, bought after the trash.
Oh, we kind of needed one after that named, anyways.
Guys, I don't like that. I have grandkids over sometimes.
Well, let's make sure we keep it in other languages then.
Okay. We'll address that later after the raid. But this isn't an adult guild. So if it offends you, you need to turn the volume down.
Alright, that's fine.
Alrighty. So this guy, he does the same thing in the heroic where he does his charge. Someone was trying to explain last night, but people kept talking over her. But I believe we can do the stack thing the same way with her, as you know we do in the heroic. The thing to be aware of is there are red circles that will appear all over the place, and they're pretty big. So whatever we do, we need to make sure we stay out of those. If you don't, it teleports you, snares you, and puts a detriment on you of some kind that you can't cure. Probably just a snare.
So it's like the mechanics of the third boss combined with this one.
Pretty much, yeah. The difference is the circles won't kill you if you're in them; they just teleport you a little bit. It's not even a big teleport.
Are there ads or no?
Lots. There are ads, I believe, every time someone dies, if I recall correctly. But Pterodon name will come in, or ad will come in.
All right. For anyone who actually hasn't run the regular version of Soul Eye, when we say everyone stack underneath the mob, we mean everyone stack so that you're at 0 meters.
If a big circle does appear under us, Oka will move, we'll follow. So we'll follow Oka's lead.
All right, buffing up. Shadows in.
Stack up. Oh, also I forgot. Constant dispels. And cures. Stack up, guys. You're way too far out there.
Citation, Kriel, Hexes, all of you need
Bulwark.
to get in here.
Right under the name. so that unfortunately won't work. Then I must have missed part of it. Damn it. Alright, so we'll have to do this script wise. I'm not sure what I missed then exactly. So he'll be charging to whoever's the farthest out. Try to get your curse cured. Is cure you, cure. There we go. Okay, we're good. Yeah. So Oka, just stay back here where you were.
Bulwark.
Don't follow the name when he goes running around. Try to get group 3 up when we can, but they're probably all over the place.
We did this fight. One person was designated to stay out and get charged on.
The problem is he charges multiple times and he always goes to the farthest person from him. So when he charges to the first person, that first person can't take the next charge. I mean, I guess they might be able to.
I think they were moving.
Yeah, that's true. That might work. If you guys stack up, I can try that. Just.
Bulwark.
Yeah, unfortunately, like I said, someone was trying to explain the fight to us, but they kept getting talked over, so I didn't know. Couldn't hear what they were saying. They did mention something about that. Oh, I need power. That's not good. Who got the charge left?
He came on my corpse.
Gross.
Yeah.
Ah, get over there in time.
Not that type.
Yeah, I think if I try moving, he charges too fast for me to be able to get to him.
He keeps charging all over me. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, he goes back and forth to whoever's the farthest from him each time.
Yeah, but I'm dead.
Well, couldn't.
Well, okay. In that case, I'll stay on the other side and
Bulwark.
the other one. So hopefully, he'll just keep on to your court.
Works for me.
It might have been 2 people that got charged on.
Cast synergy.
Yeah, he keeps. Who's this way over there? Yeah, dear, you need to move up with the rest of the raid.
That was like rooted or something.
Yeah, I'm stunned in place.
Yeah, I got no power to do much here.
I've got Group Fane. Group 1, move out of the way.
I'm freaking rooted now. I can't do anything.
Try to gather by me.
I can't move. I'm rooted. It's like 6 seconds and I can move. Or not. Whatever. Jeez, that was me. Yeah, unfortunately, this fight is kind of a mess. It's really annoying to try to deal with. If we can get a better start, it'll work out better, of course. But I'll have to try to ask her what she was talking about before. So, okay, we'll do it this way. Ah, shoot! Back up! Quick! Move, guys, move! Nope, too late.
Your group feigned death.
And nothing beyond it. Reset.
Okay, I'm try it again back here.
Fortunately, this fight is a lot better if you can get 2 healers per group. That way you can just have 2 healers do the joust way out, just cure themselves. So your cure curse does get reset when you cure it, just like in the heroic.
Yeah, it's not pulling anybody towards me.
It might be on the internal cooldown. You might you can only pull people once every like 2 minutes anyway. Like aside from the recast. Yeah, the same player cannot be pulled more than once per 180 seconds.
Oh, okay. Well, it showed mine is up, so I didn't pay attention.
Yeah, it's 30-second recast, but if you use it on someone, you can't. It won't affect them for 2 minutes. Okay, I'm getting the rest of the people. Dear, when can you accept that? Are you close enough to me?
I'm not seeing it. It's probably.
Okay.
I'll just revive and call.
So I can run over there and revive you real quick. Name's away. When, Dizza? Gotta accept that quick before the name wanders over. Okay. Moving away then. I can try to pull him back here. There we go. I can try to do the curse thing myself, but I don't know if I can, especially since I gotta work on bulwarks. This is just kind of tricky without an extra healer to do this with. Also, check your familiars and everything. He just killed all of my pets. Sidekick, everything. Izzo, when you there? You should have one. Might have to manually revive if you're not getting it. Because, yeah, it says already cast on you. So if you're not getting it, you might have to just revive manually and tinker or run back. You should have stayed the other night. We're running Chaos Descending friggin' Heroics, and Creole was just getting filled up constantly, and she was overflowing. It was something else.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Sorry, Creole. Let's see. I might have. I don't know. When do you think you'd be able to do this with me? Have Lagia focus on the healing for that group and Percy and everybody. Because if they're stacked up, Percy and heals will reach more people. Because don't forget, you got to be in about 10 meters of the beast sword to get their heals. Who dropped? I really wish it'd tell us who dropped, because I'm really bad at trying to remember all the names.
I don't think anybody dropped.
Heard the noise?
This group has always had 5 people.
Okay. But yeah, Wenfei, basically what happens is we need to stand out farther than everybody else in the raid is from the named. Everybody will stack over here in this little corner back here. Just so when he does go running around, you guys won't get hit by the knockback and everything. You'll still have to watch out for the red circles, because I believe they're placed on people. I'll try to stay farther out. Oh, okay. I'll try to stay farther out so I get the first curse, and then we need ideally another healer if I can't get farther away from my previous position in time. But I guess we can give it a try and see what happens. Got 30 minutes, so I probably only have 1 pull on it.
All right, let's try this then.
If this goes poorly quickly enough, we can always try playing a war as well. Try the first name in there. He's not terrible.
I suggest, why don't we just try that then?
Okay, that's fine. All right, everybody to the blinding.
What are we doing?
What?
Going to the fabled plane of war.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's located in the blinding.
Yeah.
And the bug will take you right there.
It's also right next to Rakuso Tor, so bobble, bug, whatever. It's where the rock hopper is when you get the first quest in Twisted Vista. It's also a zone-wide zone.
Oh, hold on, I'm going to go repair first.
That Relentless gear with the 2.0s looks really dope too. Their replay.
Mm-hmm. It's nice.
Okay, chili cheese dog. Sorry, go ahead.
So you said you betrayed over to Paladin just to get the Ascended, then betrayed back to Shadowknight. What about your spells?
I mean, they all stay.
They do? I thought they got reset.
Like when you betray from a monk to a bruiser and back to monk, whatever your abilities are now, they will stay that way when you come back.
Oh, I honestly did not know that, because I only heard that if you betray all your spells that aren't shared between the two classes get reset. I just assumed that I'd be going back to Apprentice as well.
No, I
So
think
your bruiser spells will be apprentice, but your monk ones will be normal.
Oh, that's good. I was actually planning on having all my experts remade. That saves me a lot of time then.
A lot of time, a lot of rares. Yeah, yeah. I think that whoever told you that probably meant that you get your abilities get reset as a bruiser abilities. All your bruiser abilities get reset to apprentice. But no.
Sorry, I didn't mean to zone people.
So yeah, you don't have to. Thankfully, you won't have to worry about that.
Everyone, jump over to blinding 2, please.
There's at least one. There's at least 2 people in every group over here. I wish I could dual wield 2.0 bows. That'd be pretty cool. I wish I could design an X-bow, not a crossbow, but like an X-bow. It's kind of cool. Had one in another game I played. It had a class that was very similar to Chandler. It's basically the only class that could heal in the game. It's called a Force Archer. But once you got high enough level, you were able to use a bow that was like a giant X. It's really cool.
I gave up trying to do the Ranger 2.0 after having to do Rhyme faction work. I was like, screw that.
With Scouts, because of the Rhyme faction alone, was easily the worst. It was just terrible.
Okay, so we've got half our raid force sitting out in the blinding, and the other half are already inside the zone.
Well, somebody zoned us in, so.
It's weird. I don't. Oh, they. Oh, okay. They must have zoned in from one then. All right. I guess let's go ahead and zone in then. Oh, is that what Izzy was saying? Oh, she said not me, so I guess it wasn't her. So.
It was me. I hit it by accident.
No
All right.
worries.
For those who are coming in here for your first time, you should get another ability put on your spell book and on your hotbar called Fabled whatever. Slice of Despair, Divine Despair, etc., etc.
That's it.
Demoralizing swipe for tanks.
I got Fabled Divine Despair.
Oh, the DOV raid thing.
For this first name, we only need the Scout one, though. Let me get those triggers. Hang on.
You can see from here every single name except for that Warboar is red.
Sorry, I'm trying to look through them. When I got these shared to me, I got every relative trigger to the zone shared. So.
Somebody gonna just round up all the names and we'll kill them all at once.
Yeah, we got this.
Oh wait, that'll be next month.
Okay. All right, so we only need. Oh, is Annika locked?
I gotta tell that one to Zol the next time she logs on. Kangaroos are just deer who've gone to prison.
I'm gonna go get Annika. Yeah, we only need. Oh, she just on it, of course. Yeah, so we need 2 scouts and then a backup just in case, because you don't want to run out of use them all at once. First thing is probably good to have Annika and Werepig maybe as primaries. I think you guys would be the best at it, and Annika has done it before, I believe. Is that all right? We'll decide that in a moment. I'll probably just have you go first, just because reasons. You're friggin' first in the raid list, and your name starts with an A. And, anyway, our backup will be, let's say, maybe Harden. Is that all right, Harden?
Fine.
All right, so I'll call it out. I'll try to call out names as well, because the ACT pretty much calls out everything else. But yeah, so we'll start with Hanukkah, and then I'll call it out for Harden. And if we need to, let me know if I called out, let me know if both of your things are down, and then we'll have. Oh, I'm sorry, Werepig and Hanukkah. And if both your things are down, let me know, and then I'll call it out for Harden, and he'll throw his in. The other thing is there's a joust.
Remember the piggy.
The other thing is there's a joust. It's pretty simple. Joust, I think, 15 to 20 meters, and you'll be fine. I believe there's stifles and stuns on this one, but I think it's better to have the stifle rune in, I believe. Yeah, you'll click it as soon as the fight starts. Also, he occasionally spawns for ads. Those need to go down quickly. I'm not too worried about that with our DPS. And that's pretty much it. It's a relatively simple fight. When the joust calls, I can't remember if he self-roots or not, okay, so I guess just save any big defensive stuff for that.
Okay.
Buff up and...
I agree, Izzy. That was all I could come up with.
Stifle. I believe Stifle is the best thing to wear on this.
All of you up there might want to come down here and join us.
All right, hold on. I'm looking for a stifle room. Oh, I'm sorry, stifle.
All right, buffing up.
It's not gonna be stiff if it goes down.
Mm-hmm.
Right off the bat.
Bulwark on Lagias group.
All right, Annika, first debuff.
Boar debuffed.
Shadows.
Synergy group 1. Adds up, kill the ad.
Not sure what killed me there.
Oh, wow, I didn't even see that out. Jeez. Jesus.
Joust out.
Joust out. Get open up in just a second. Okay. Get those ads down.
Bulwark on Ukaz group.
Don't cast the debuff if it's if you don't call it out, because that's just too much extra to worry about. We should be ready for the next one to go in. I haven't heard it though. Yeah, so next one in, go for it, Werepig. I didn't hear the trigger go off.
Boar debuffed. Joust out.
He keeps friggin' rooting me or something, so I can't. move.
No.
Let's see, hardened casters.
Boar debuffed.
Oh, okay, something just took me out too.
Yeah, I think it was because the ads were up.
Okay, yeah, that's probably not dying fast enough. Yeah, okay, don't worry about the ads. I should have specified, but yeah, you just stay on the name.
The ads were taunting me off the named.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, good to know.
So I'm looking through my combat parse. I'm getting triple hit for 1.3 billion damage.
Jeez,
Chump change.
that's gotta be because I'm not sure.
Enraged Warboar hits you. Enraged Warboar's Feral Bite hits you. Enraged Warboar's Cooperative Strike hits you.
Cooperative strike is from the ads being up and hitting you at the same time.
Or the bot up here at the top.
So the other thing might have been we may have gotten it. Let me remake a trigger because it wasn't calling out when it was expiring.
Yeah, it did.
Did it? I didn't hear
Or
it.
at least it was on mine.
It didn't on mine.
I
So
didn't hear it.
Oh, sorry, I got muted a moment.
okay, that one should work. I think the last one I had was a trigger from the old zone. Yeah, that must have been either ads or because we had too many, or that we didn't have the board debuffed. We'll try it again. Normally it's like no damage on this fight whatsoever, pretty much incoming on us.
Orb, you okay?
I'm here.
Yeah. No.
I was I was looking at something in my ACT.
Well, stop it.
Running porn through ACT?
Yes.
I mean, he came second on the DPS bar, so I'm not surprised he wants to know why.
All right, let's do this.
Debuff Boron on Polonic.
Bulwark on Deer's group. Boar debuff.
Shadows.
Windfat can't reach you.
Debuff boar.
Or where?
I'm still
Boar
getting
debuff.
stifled. I have the stun rune. I'm getting stifled.
I did say Stifle Rune. And now it's just 2 into us. Yeah, it's definitely the debuff. Alright, go for it, Harden then.
Boar debuff. Joust out.
Well, I need to be 20 meters at most from the name.
Boar debuff. Debuff boar.
Annika, if yours is up.
Bulwark on Ukaz group. Boar debuff. Debuff boar.
Werepig?
As you're up.
Oh, no, that was the tank one.
Boar
Okay.
debuff.
Yeah, okay.
Joust out.
Don't. Unfortunately, I got messed up on the debuff, so I don't know where we're at.
Debuff boar. Boar debuff.
There you go.
Boar debuff. Joust out. Bulwark on Deer's group. Debuff boar.
Power. I'm stunned because I think that's too close. Werepig if you haven't.
I'm dead.
Harden.
I just sent you a red.
Boar debuff.
Even with the stifle rune on, I'm still getting stifled.
Joust out. Debuff boar.
You can.
I can't cure it. I'm stunned.
Boar debuff.
Find you.
Boar debuff.
Shit, what the hell?
So is that.
Oh, yeah.
Bulwark on Priela's group.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they're taunting me off the named.
Debuff boar.
We gotta kill these halves a little faster.
Boar debuff. Joust out.
Jesus. Yeah, sure enough, Jesus has come.
There's no way I can mitigate any of that.
Debuff Boar.
I didn't realize he was going to start hitting so hard every time he has, like, immediately.
Boar debuffed.
I'm trying to put wards and everything on me, but...
Boar debuffed. Debuff Boar. Boar debuffed.
I'm going to try my single target intercept on you. Okay?
Joust out. Bulwark on Werepigs group.
Uh-oh.
Not wear a pig.
Debuff Boar.
Also, we need to joust
Boar debuffed.
in the same direction. If we get spread out like this, it's not going to go well either. Come towards the entrance, deer. We'll
Okay.
Deer, we'll joust that way. Not you, not Yoka, not Yoka. Fuck. Okay, this is
Debuff Boar.
not going well.
I'm at 30%.
Boar debuffed. Joust out. Debuff Boar.
Yeah, we're going to be able to get this. We just, the odds are last.
Boar debuffed.
Staying up too long. And...
Boar debuffed. Bulwark on Priela's group.
Be a little easier.
Joust out. Debuff Boar.
Friggin' tanking, is he? Jeez.
Nah.
And he just went empowered, so. Just lay it down, guys. Well, I mean, it's raid time end anyway, but.
Too
Alright.
much boars.
I'm down to 60.
I think we just need to try to get a few more people. Healers and whatnot.
Yeah, it's definitely doable. But fine.
We got him down to 50% with, I mean, I couldn't keep Oka up, so I'm not sure what to do about that, but.
He likes it when you rub on his belly. That helps.
Well, at least we got ourselves a first taste of the those two raid zones.
Yeah, and it does kind of show us what we need and where we're at and all that too, so it's kind of nice. Did a lot better. I mean, we got that first name down and did pretty well considering we're only 3 groups. So, good job, everybody. I think things will go much smoother and better if we can get a little bit more heals, power feeds, and maybe a touch more DPS. Thanks for reading, everybody.
Thank you.
Have a good night, you guys.
You too, boy.
Night.
Shadowknight crew.